Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. Things already rolling. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. What a throw in. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
This is a promising build-up. And it's Azar. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bale, very much a man of this moment. Vieira does really well to win the ball there.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Davids, spread out to the left. And here's Messi. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. That's a throw. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Argentina are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Pele! It's Pele! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Bergomi. Pedri, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergomi is someone so often referred to as the defender's oh no, what has happened here? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Davids. Well, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Vieira. Pelé. Tries one from range! He is just caressing the ball. Goes for the shot! And that's off target.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And it's Hazard. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Towering header! And he should have made them pay.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. We're on the move again.
Argentina really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Messi, big chance! And he's heaved it away. Thuram.
This is the time you need that pace.
Maicon has been caught there, it's a foul. Maicon is one whose deliveries we all know about. Strong running down that left flank. That has ended up in no man's land.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, that was vital. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Davids. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Out towards the flank. Can he get it through? And the ball is out of play.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
And here's Zola.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bale. He'll try from distance! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. No, he's not getting past him there. Maicon defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. A probing pass, and he's there to get it away. Very nicely done. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids. That's a cute ball. And this is Bale. Bale! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar makes a dash for it. And it's Cruyff. Nice control. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So we're ready to go. What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Ah, he's given it away. He's found a way through.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
And he's there to retrieve it. Neymar. Arsenal desperately searching for the winner here. Now it's Puskás. He's free, he has got space. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
5 minutes left on the clock. And this is Ronaldinho. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Vieira. Now it's Cruyff! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a lovely, neat pass. That has been cut short. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Argentina certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, you can feel the blue touch paint, tries one from range! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to play it through, out towards the flank.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
David Villa. David Villa venturing down the left. That looks a and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ronaldinho goes short. Thinks about the shot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Under an awful lot of pressure. And it's Azar. Vieira. And here's Suarez. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Villa. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Yamal. And that is a little undercooked. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, they could break here. Azar. Now who's going to be first to this? Pedri. Clipped into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's Bale. He's had a shot! And he's following up! In he goes again! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Argentina really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And this is Bale. And he's there to hit it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Davids, and it's Luis Suarez, and here's Azar. That is lovely. Davids, Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. David Villa!
It's a dangerous ploy that, you know, Peter. Don't think you want too many people having a go, even from that range.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho with the short one. That's a throw. Here's a chance! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Ronaldinho. David Villa. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Played into space. Good ball over the top. Sola! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Taken back almost at once. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. What a throw in. Ronaldinho. 5 minutes till the break. Zola. Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. Driving forward. And here's Azar. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ah, such a clever touch. It's out for a goal kick.
Se agregará un
And here's Hazard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's having a shot! Goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Yeah. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Argentina come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Down to business again.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bale. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Michael. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. And now they can spring out of defence. That's headed upfield. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Michael. Argentina still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, this looks sharp. Hazard powering forward here. Van Dijk. And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, important interception. Sergio, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Now it's Hazard, and here's Eto'o. Bergomi is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Michael. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And they've got a throw. Ronaldinho, good read, needed to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off.
Can he finish? Dealt with nicely by the defence.
cambio.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Maicon making good progress on the right-hand side. Maicon's cross.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Puskas. This is a promising build-up. Iniesta. Oh, this is a terrific run. Showing good feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for options for movement. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's well positioned here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries a shot! And he hits the net! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
2 minutos de compensación.
Argentina give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well,
It's Eto'o! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Yamal. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Well, he's certainly...
And we're done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Argentina definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. And we're underway. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness, the desire to win at all costs.
Ambitious ball here, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Bale clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And that's a good ball.
Ronaldinho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Aimed beyond the defence. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Luis Suarez touches it back. He's having a pop! Messi! Genius! He's got himself an absolute peach. Arsenal take the lead. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a goal kick. And back to the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He's had a shot! Tries to get it clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zola. That is lovely. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
And it's Vieira. Good chance here! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And he's forced to go back. Maldini. David Villa.
Arsenal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with... And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Roberto Carlos. Zola. This is a promising build-up. Strokes it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi. And it's Eto'o. And here's Zola. Eto'o. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Roberto Carlos. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard. Spread to the right. And he's being shifted off it. Van Dijk. David Villa. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's cut it out. Davids.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Bale. And no, that was never going to make it. And the referee has blown for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 21. Número 4. Entran número 17. Número 7.
And we get things going again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... And the shot! And he hits the net! Just as they wanted it! Just when they wanted it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Argentina cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Pretty robust defending.
Argentina do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He's found the way through. Chance! And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that's a very... Goes for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Ronaldinho. That's good play. Oh no, this does not look good. Pedri.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Bale.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Bale.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! Harmlessly behind.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! He won't be happy with that one. Big chance! It's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's very neat. Gerrard. And it's made its way to him.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! Goal! Argentina! Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Argentina with the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Platini. Now it's Hullet. And here's Neymar. Great vision. And the shot! And he's straight offside. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Space for him to turn and look. Delivered across.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Vieira. Varane deals with that comfortably. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Last chance, perhaps. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Not where it came from. Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Nice interception, well timed. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Maldini. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Bale producing yet another big performance, just as the fans have come to expect. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental.
We're up and running then. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Hazard.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard time.
He's going for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Davids, and it's Ronaldinho. Vieira. Now Davids.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that has left him in a heap. Pass somewhat off target. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pedri. And it's Pedri. Ronaldinho does well not to be outdone there. He won't be happy with that one.
Roberto Carlos. Bale. Mbappe.
Oh, he goes for a shot! Goal! Argentina! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Davids. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Vieira.
Now it's Hazard. And here's Ronaldinho.
Davids. Now Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Corner. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, quality clearly deserted him. Takes a shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Bale clears it away.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Very nicely done.
Hazard with the delivery. Davids proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Maldini. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's corner.
Arsenal have their third corner.
Pele with the short one. That is lovely.
Decent chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Pele can see things others simply cannot.
Ronaldinho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Pele. And that's a dangerous...
And the finish! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Tries one from range! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So straight into the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi is onto it in a flash. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff. Good read, needed to be. Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball, and it's made its way to him. Pele has the space to scheme. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Davids. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest, winning running on one side Dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pedri. Now Mbappe. And here's Bale. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, this looks sharp. So what can they make of this? Now it's Bale. Davids. And it's Azar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pele, rapid and full of intent. Lovely feet.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 24. Número 18. Messi.
The specialist in tearing teams apart.
Número 15.
Argentina
Número 5.
perhaps wondering what the
Cambio.
best time is for their next substitution.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cruyff. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Pele. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And here's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gerrard. Oh, this is a terrific run. Lovely bit of skill. That's a sharp pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that's well seen too. And he was quick to react. Cruyff.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Back where it came from. Cruyff powering forward here. Cruyff! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Neymar goes short. Nice control. And that's it.
So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not